Hello Cancer, Flashman here. This is your tarot reading for right now. Well, let's call it the month of April, but the cards that are coming to me are coming through me for you right now. Cancer, you go into this period with the King of Cups. Oh, this is your energy, so you might be feeling quite emotionally available, emotionally abundant, in control of your emotions. Have a look at this person. He's the King of Cups, the King of Emotions. And so he's sitting on his throne on the water, and he's balancing himself, and he's got it all under control. And he's still in touch with his emotions. He can dip his toe in and out as he likes down there. And he's sitting there, and it's like you're feeling like you've reached a certain level at the moment where you're feeling like, yes, I'm okay, I can handle whatever's coming to me. So what a real sense of maturity you're having about the way you're seeing things. So what's contributed to this, Cancer? This is the Five of Swords. So this is a card of gains and bickering, and it looks like you've risen above it. Well done. You haven't allowed yourself to get taken away by this low vibrational energy here. And you're feeling as though you have status above these, I don't want to say lower beings, but that's how they're behaving, okay? So good on you for rising above it, Cancer. And these low vibration people around you, they'll get sorted out. And I'm feeling that because this is the Five of Swords here, there's unfinished business going on, okay? So I'm feeling that these people or this group or whatever it is, they might be coming back again and again to just make life. I'm feeling it's more of a nuisance thing than perhaps it used to be, like really getting you down, but you've somehow risen above it now and you've just accepted it, that it's just like mosquitoes or something. And I'm feeling about it or thinking about it that way, you're going to be able to handle things a little bit better next time they come back. Okay, your conscious goal, you have the Judgment card. So you're hoping for some kind of rebirth of something, okay? And you won't be the only person happy about this. You'll see something you thought was dead and buried has a chance to come back to life now. And look at this family in the coffin here. They thought they were dead and buried, and now Judgment has said, no, there's another chance to do this again. Let's get it right properly. It's a card of rebirth. And so perhaps if there was some family business which you thought was sort of unhealable, you're hoping that some kind of judgment will go your way, that there'll be some kind of universal interference which is going to allow this to happen. Now, you know that you've got a decision to make coming up, and this decision, once you make it, there'll be no going back. It'll be very difficult to go back. But you've weighed it out, and I'm thinking, yes, even though there might be a large sacrifice, it'll set you free somehow, and it might even be better for the family. I'm thinking that's how you're feeling there. So you need to actually somehow disengage from the family situation or from this, whatever it is, and it's going to somehow heal a situation. So if it's family, sometimes, yes, you just need to step right back. But in this case, it's looking like if you step back, you might not be able to get back in, and I'm starting to think you're okay with that somehow. Okay, in your unknown influence, you have the Ten of Wands, and so there's something going on underneath all of the energies that we're pulling out today, and there's quite a strong burden here. You're carrying all these wands, and you can't see your way forward because there are just too many of them. But it is the 10, and so I'm feeling like you're ending the cycle now where you're just going to drop these burdens. You're either going to delegate something to someone else or just get out of that negative energy somehow because you've just had enough. And you know something has to happen, and you're just looking for the right time or the opportunity to be able to drop this burden or make this, to really bring in this judgment here. That's what I'm feeling, right? Okay. In your recent past, you have the Knight of Wands. So this is like a very fast energy. There could be some fiery, passionate messages coming this way and that. If this is about a relationship, then there was this kind of energy, either you had this energy where you weren't really being very serious or committed, or it might have been someone around you like that, okay? The Knight is generally a masculine energy, so I'm feeling that it might have been someone in your environment and they were very unreliable and you couldn't sort of pin them down somehow or find out what they were really feeling. Or it was you and you just didn't feel like anything serious going on with whatever situation this was. In your approaching energy, you have the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups again talks about the old days, something coming back which was you thought was lost perhaps, or something you felt good about, and it's like this chance is coming around again. It could have to do with children, okay? And because we have the Judgment card for your conscious goal, perhaps you're hoping for some kind of judgment which is really going to clear things up for a way forward with your children. I'm feeling there, if that's for you. If not, then it's just some kind of person coming back from the past or a situation coming back from the past and it felt pretty good and you want to go with it. In your talents position or what you're bringing to the situation, yes, there is a Tower moment coming. You know that whatever this is, it's not built on a firm foundation, and you're seeing now there's some kind of crossroads and the universe is coming in to smash something apart. You've absolutely tried your heart out, it hasn't worked, and so you've just left it up to the universe and you prayed, and so you've actually prayed for this Tower moment, something to come down. Even though you know it's going to hurt, it's like your hands have been tied, and so you've put it out to the universe, and the universe is bringing that in for you. It might hurt, like we talked about some sacrifice before, but hey, that's the way it goes. Okay, in your environment, you have a decision to make, and this is a decision you'd rather not make. It's like you've been pushed into it. Okay, you don't have all the information. You've just come through a really tough, rocky, emotional patch. You've landed on some solid ground. You've come out of this real deep water and you need to make a decision. You don't have all the information that you need. You need to protect your heart. You're feeling there just like this character's doing. She's blindfolded. There's definitely the moon behind her now, that deception. I'm thinking now that she's in the daylight and she knows that that deception is behind her, and now she just needs to decide her way forward. Now, she does have a bit of time to make this decision, but the tide is coming in behind her. So I'm hoping here that, and we're all hoping, that you can make the right decision, because this here is stuck, okay? There's no truth in this. It's like confusion, really, and as soon as you drop one of those swords, then you'll be able to wield the other one high, and that'll be your new truth, okay? So that's where you're at the moment. You're needing to make some kind of a decision you'd rather not make, but there's no hurry, so wait for the timing to come. I'm just thinking about this Tower card here. The Tower's bringing something, okay? All right, now, in your hopes and fears, you have the Hermit card. So the Hermit is all about looking inside for the answers. So you know that you're not going to be able to change these people or this situation that you're in. You're hoping that you'll be able to shine that light inside yourself and find the answer. What is it that you really want to do? Okay, so perhaps you just haven't quite worked it out yet, or you've just about worked out which way you're going to go, and it's just a matter of timing. Again, I'm picking up this timing. Perhaps you're waiting until this whole COVID-19 thing's over and done with. But this person is really making one last look at, right, what do I really want? What have I learned from this? Because the Hermit really does look inside themselves, and they're a teacher. So there's an element of trying to teach yourself something here, or learn these lessons. And the lesson is that you're going to have to, well, decide something soon, okay? All right, and in your outcome, once you make this decision, you have the Ten of Pentacles. This is the happy home, financial abundance, intergenerational wealth. So whatever it is, once you make this decision and release yourself, you allow this Tower moment to come in, this is where you're going to be, and everyone's going to be happy about it. Okay, this is the happiest card in the deck, really, as far as abundance goes. Right, and underneath this energy, you have the Two of Wands. Okay, so the Two of Wands talks about looking out into the distance, and you have a look at those flowers down the bottom corner there. You see the rose and the lily crossed, and so the rose is representing passion, and the lily is representing an objective purpose. And you're standing there with the world in your hands, looking out to the ocean, over your domain in a pretty good place, asking yourself, what is it that I really want? Okay, and you're just about ready to sign yourself up to something. If it's not an official contract, it's to really commit to getting out there on that ocean is what I'm feeling there. Okay, and you're in a pretty good position to do it. So, Cancer, that's your reading. Please let me know in the comments if that's worked for you. Please like, go ahead and subscribe, and hopefully talk soon.